today we will see the problem leaders in an array. So let's first read the description. So you have been given an array A of positive integers. Your task is to find the leaders in the array. And what is the leader? Leader is a greater than or equal to all the element to its right side. The rightmost element is always a leader. So let's see now that problem. So let's say you have been given one array like that. So you can see 2 will always be the leader because it is the rightmost, and 5 can't be leader because 5 will be leader because there is no one which is greater than 5. So 5 is greater than 2. Now come to 3. 3 can't be leader. 3 can't be leader because 5 is greater than that. Now come to 4. 4 can also not be a leader. 17. 17 can be a leader. Why? Because it is greater than equal to all of its rightmost element. Okay. Now 16. 16 also can't be a leader. So we can say our result would be 17, 5 and 2. So that would be our result. Now let's see one more example. So we have 1, 2, 3. So 0 would always be a leader. Now 4 would be a leader because 4 is greater than 0. 3 can't be leader, 2 can't be leader, 1 can't be leader. So our answer in this case would be 4 and 0. So like how we need to come up with a solution that is expected of n time complexity and of an auxiliary space if possible. So how can you do that? So one is brute force approach. What you can do for every element, let's say for every element you check the rightmost element. So let's say we took example 5, 4, 8, 2, 9 and we pick 5 and we check in all the element, right side element, like 5 is greater than 4, okay, but 8 is greater than 5. We can say here array J is greater than array I. So we can say if we found that greater element, that would be not. So if that would be false, then also we will add. So 5 can't be a leader, cannot be a leader. 4 also cannot be a leader because 8 is greater than. 8 also cannot be leader. 2 can also not be leader. 9 will be leader. First of all, it is rightmost element, so that will be leader. So what we are doing here is for every element we are checking in the right side. So we are checking right side element. If you found element in the right side is greater than, then we can say this cannot be leader. So cannot be a leader, cannot be a leader. So that's why we have put that condition negation here. So now how we can optimize this? If you talk about the time and space complexity of this problem, so what would be time and space complexity for this one would be, time complexity would be order of n square because we are using for loop here, 2 for loop. So time complexity would obviously be n square. That would be time complexity, and space complexity would be order of 1. Apart from the resulting list, we are not using anything extra. Now come to one optimized approach now. So optimized approach is working like we will start from the right side. Let's say we have 2, 5, 8, 1 and -5. We start from here. So initially our maximum is initialized as minus infinity, let's say. So maximum we can say array I minus 5 is greater than maximum, so that can be a leader. Now maximum would be modified as minus 5. Minus 5. Now you come to this one. Again you can see that is greater than maximum, so that can also be a leader. So now your maximum is 1. Now 8 is greater than 1, so now that can also be a leader. Maximum is 8. So what we are ensuring that whatever maximum in the right side should always be equal to or greater than element. So whatever maximum here, this element should always be greater than or equal to max. So now if come to 5, that cannot be a leader because maximum is 8. For 2 also that cannot be a leader because 8 is maximum. So our answer would be 815. In this case, what would be time complexity? So in this case, time complexity would be, sorry for that, order of n. And what would be the space complexity? That would be order of 1. Because apart from the resulting list, we are not using any extra space, we are not requiring any extra space. If we consider resulting list also, then we can say that would be order of n. But usually we don't consider the resulted list or resultant list into the space complexity. So that's all. So I have written that code and I will try to submit the code just to verify that it is correct. And meanwhile I want to mention one more thing. So since we are traversing from the left side, so you will get minus 5, 1 and 8, but your result should be 8, 1 and minus 5. So for that I am adding every time, like I getting 5, then I am adding 1 at the 0th position and 8 is adding here, so that you can achieve using this one, result 0. So at 0 index means we are appending our answer to the head of the list. Let me resubmit the code. I think there is some network issue. Yeah, this time it got passed. Yeah, that's all. So that's it for today. So we will see in the next video. Yeah, bye.